speech, I'm going to do a tribute to my mom. A mother is she who can take the place of all others, but whose place no one else can take. A quote by Cardinal Marmalade, who was a famous preacher in the 1800s, describes how important and present my mom has been in my life, and how no other could ever take the place of her. So on this Mother's Day, I want to say thank you to my mom by sharing some reasons why I admire her so much and how she has been such a role model to me. So thank you to my mom for teaching me how to love, listen, and be present. Mom always taught me by simply just being her. So she taught me how to love by showing me love. There's a quote written by an unknown author that says, "I'm a strong woman because a strong woman raised me," and a strong woman definitely defines my mother. When I was 12, my dad left my mom and I very suddenly one night. It was very unexpected. We came home and he had all his bags packed. We had no warning. We didn't know. It was I remember it vividly, a Friday night, and we walk in and then there he sat. So it was something that we never seen coming, and I just remember it being a quiet, weird night. While I didn't understand what was happening and why my dad had just left, my mom comforted me, even though she was the one that needed comforting. The rest of that night is and still is a blur to me. My mom and dad definitely had their differences, but I didn't think it would lead to them ever divorcing. So my mom had so much love, and she showed me that. After such an awful, sudden leaving of my dad, my mom always made sure that she knew that I was loved. She didn't stop her life to be sad. She kept going for the sake of me, her daughter. My mom knew that to show love, she had to hear my concerns and sadness. So my mom taught me to listen by learning to listen to me. So a big thing my mom taught me was to listen to others. Everybody is always going through something, so learn to listen to them. Don't make everything about you. The divorce of my parents really left an impact on my life at a young age, and I had some resentment towards my dad, so I never wanted to go see him on the weekends that he was supposed to have me. My mom would always come in my room because I would be crying, and she would ask me, "What's wrong?" Even though she knew what was wrong, she still asked me. She still made me feel like I needed to be heard. She always made sure I was okay and would ask me to talk to her about anything, and just let me know that she was there to listen to me and love me. My mom didn't just do these things with me, but with others in her life as well. My uncle, her brother, also got in a divorce. My mom would talk to him. I remember just her staying up late nights and just listening to him, showing him she cared and was there for him. When my grandpa, her dad, passed away, she also listened to my grandma because she wanted her mom to make sure she knew that she was cared for and that she was there to listen to her. One of the most important things that really impacted me was that she taught me to be present. So she taught me the importance of being present in people's life. Ever since the divorce, my mom has continuously made sure that she has been present in my life. I love sports and played sports since I can remember. When my parents were together, they both went to any game or sporting event I had. Once they divorced, my mom was the only one to be present at those games and sporting events. I always remember looking for my dad in the stands, and when he didn't show or I didn't see him, I would be so disappointed. But I always knew that if I looked up in the stand, that one person would be there that I could always count on, cheer me on, and that was my mom. The impact that her presence at these games made is obviously so powerful. Even in high school, at away games, she always made sure she would be there, and most of the time she was on time. Even if she weren't on time, I always knew that she would be there by the end of the game. There was not a time that my mom missed a game, and that was such an encouragement to me and made me feel so loved and important. This is why I strive to be a mother like my own mother to my children. I want them to feel loved. I want them to feel important. So no matter what circumstances my mom faced, she always put me above herself and made sure I felt loved, important, seen. She is the definition of strong, loving, caring, and a present mother. To my mom, thank you for showing me what a loving, caring, present mom looks like. You're the strongest woman I know, and I strive to be like you every single day.